All right, so we have 4 questions. Speaking topics. It's good to have a look at a variety of speaking topics for IELTS, just to kind of get ready. The first question is usually a general question based on a familiar topic. We talked about it. What do you do? What do you study? Describe your hometown, your family. Do you come from a large or small family? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite music? Things like that. Now, it's good for you to review the familiar topics. The number of familiar topics is not infinite. Basically, we have a finite, that is a limited number of, let's say, general topics. Such as, what's the best way to stay healthy? Now, I'll ask you individually, because I need ideas to put here. What's the best way to stay healthy?
I think the best way to stay healthy is a good nutrition plan, working out, or just running on the streets.
Very good. So, having a healthy diet. He used another word, nutrition plan, which sounded like a dietitian. Healthy diet, nutrition plan. Sounds nice to me. Healthy diet is more usual. The thing we say, a healthy diet. Workout. That was good. So having a healthy diet, working out. Good. What else comes to your mind?
Or running.
Running. So a healthy diet, working out, going to the gym, exercising, things like that. Things that, yeah. Let's see if anyone has anything to add to this. Adding anything?
I think having 3 meals properly.
Okay, having 3 meals a day. That's healthy eating habits. You can say healthy diet, healthy eating habits, right? Eating habits. So, developing. Sometimes you need to know what words you're going to use. For example, if you say eating habits, you can have healthy eating habits. You can develop healthy eating habits. Okay. 3 meals a day. Perfect. To stay healthy. Maintaining
a balanced lifestyle.
a balanced lifestyle. Amazing. Maintaining a balanced lifestyle.
Between
Maintaining a balanced, yes, lifestyle. So balanced lifestyle. What am I doing? Style. Health. Waste. Haste makes waste, right? Or waste makes haste. Both. So maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Balanced lifestyle, working out, having a healthy diet, nutrition plan. That was amazing. That sounds like one of these dietitians, doctors. So amazing. And 3 meals a day. Any other suggestions for a healthy lifestyle? Kenta?
To avoid eating fat food.
Avoid fast food and fatty foods, right?
Yeah.
Like because people get fat, but fat food no. We have fatty foods, fatty, or we can say like oily foods. We call it. That's very good. What do we call these bad foods? Junk food. Yes, junk food. So basically, let's say to avoid junk food. Avoiding junk food, right? Avoiding junk food. Or you can say fast food, yes? It's not easy. And junk food and drinks, such as Coke? I can't avoid it. Can you guys avoid it? Coke, it's hard. I see some healthy guys with medals saying no, they can't, shaking their heads, no, I can't avoid it. Oh my god. It's hard. But you can easily avoid things such as, for example, I don't want to name names, McDonald's, how much will you give me? Not to mention your name. Or things like that, right? Anything to add to the list? Come on.
Sleep well.
Very good. Yes, that's very important. Sleeping well. Yes? Getting a good night's sleep. Yeah? So sleeping well and adequately. Sleeping. She said well. Anyways, so yes. We're getting good ideas. So if they ask us in IELTS, that we will not be short of ideas. We'll have a lot of nice ideas. The guy's going to say, stop for God's sake. So, having enough and adequate sleep, right? Getting enough sleep, right? So what do you do with sleep? You get sleep. Getting enough sleep. Oh, what do we call sleep, especially in case of ladies? What do we call it? Like beauty sleep, right? You know beauty sleep? What is beauty sleep? You say, I need some beauty sleep. The beauty sleep and sleeping beauty, they're different. You know, sleeping beauty was that story. When this girl is sleeping and then the Prince Charming should go kiss her, so she just wakes up, or she wouldn't wake up. That's the Sleeping Beauty, was that story, right? Everybody has heard the story, right? And there was a movie and animation cartoons and all that. But beauty sleep is when you say, hey look, I slept only 5 hours last night. And you know what? Beauty sleep is the added number of hours of sleep, especially for ladies, to have their skin fresh and all that, to feel fresh. Guys usually don't need beauty sleep, right? So, okay. What else? Any other idea? Tian, usually have ideas.
Having pet.
Having a pet?
Yeah. Yes.
It's hard to defend though. Having a pet helps having a healthy lifestyle to stay healthy?
Yes. For me.
Okay. Having a pet, let me write it down. But if you go for IELTS and they ask you this question.
It's proven that having a pet and pat them every day, you can relieve your stress.
Yeah, relieve
Exactly.
yourself.
That's it. That's what I wanted to say. But that shouldn't be the first thing you say, right? So in IELTS, the first thing you say, you know what? Having a pet.
Yes.
So, a pet, right? You're having a pet. Okay. Or having a pet, getting a pet, buying a pet. A pet. Okay, so we can say, because to stay healthy, that's one thing, that was very important. Relieving stress, when you relieve stress, keeping stress away from yourself, that makes you healthier, right? So, somehow, if you have a stress-free life, well, getting a pet helps you relieve some stress. You know, to relieve stress, to relieve stress. Stress-free life. Yes? So getting a pet could help with, believe. Because healthy could be mental, could be physical. We have mental health and physical health. So when somebody asks you what's the best way to stay healthy, we say a sound mind and a sound body. Have you heard this? A sound mind in a sound body. So if you want to have a sound mind, they usually say you need to have a sound body, right? Sound here means healthy. A nice and functional and good working mind that works well in a sound body, a body that's healthy and so. Any other ideas that you can add to this?
Have like good
Entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Let's say more fun. Having more fun, such as entertainment and things like that. Okay, so we're getting a good bunch of ideas. So on that day, if somebody asks us about this, what's the best way? But the question was the best way. Remember? When I say you have to listen to... Now, we talked about the ways of staying healthy. Go ahead.
To see the sun sometimes, because when you always are in the dark, then you get depressed.
Yeah, like this room, right?
Yeah, right.
Like this room, there's no sun? Okay. I'll talk to Darby. What we'll do is, for some hours, we'll move to that class with more light, and then we'll come back. Okay, sunlight. Yeah, for her, you can say, sometimes you can say for me. Why? Like in IELTS, the person asks you, what's the best way to stay healthy? You can say for me. Number one is like the sunlight is number one. It could be, especially when you feel like you're a little different from others, that their number one choice would be, for example, sunlight. You can say for me, like that. For Tulio, it could be. For her, it could be a pet. Somebody asks you, what is the best way to stay healthy? Getting a pet.
Yeah, that was.
So always remember, and she keeps saying, yeah, obviously. So remember, you have to listen carefully. When the interviewer says the best way, that person means the best way. So, and then you say, well, so of course you should think of the best way. If it's healthy diet, healthy diet. If to you the best way to stay healthy is, number one, you can defend it. And you should defend what you say. Very quickly, but you should defend. This part is not about speaking for a long, long time. But if I say, for example, for me, the best way to stay healthy is keeping away from stress. Is leading a stress-free life. And that's what I mean when I say words come together. Collocations. Because when I say leading a stress-free life, or living a stress-free life, you can lead or live a life. So you can lead a dog's life, we have in English meaning a miserable life, or you can lead a stress-free life. So for me, the best way to stay healthy is staying away from trouble and all kinds of stress. You can say that. Because then you don't have a lot of time to think, right? And it's not about what you say, it's not about the content of your answer. It's about how well your English rolls. How well you speak. So if it's like, the first thing that comes to your mind is the physically staying healthy, well, okay. Of course, the best way is working out, going to the gym quite often, maybe 3-4 times a week, going for a swim every now and then, jogging, maintaining a healthy diet, getting good sleep. And guess what? If you can say these things, a number of these things kind of fast, and quickly put them together, that basically means you're fluent and you're good and you're nice and then you go home, right? With a good score. So basically that's it. We had a bunch of things, bunch of ideas, right? Let's move on to the next one. Some questions in IELTS, simply they require shorter answers. Like, what do you do? Depends. If somebody says, what's your job? Should I just say mechanic? Or a teacher? Or a nurse? Or a student? I should follow up with, a few sentences. This is not as playing smart. You know when you play smart? Like, you're not trying to play smart with the examiner, with the interviewer. Don't play smart with me. You know when somebody says, don't play smart with me? When you're being smart, it's like smart as, you just say like one word and then, smart me. No. It's, that person wants to hear you, yes? So you're supposed to talk. Talk. Student. What do you do? I'm a student. Student, my... Okay? So, if somebody says, what do you do? And you want to say, I'm a student, you should say, like, what you're studying, and, like, say a few things. Sometimes the interviewer stops you, sometimes say, And usually when you speak a couple of sentences, because this part is supposed to be short, the interviewer would actually normally naturally ask you the next question, right? But you don't just say student. Well, if you're a student, you say, well, I'm a student, well, currently, presently, things like that you can use, right? Currently. Remember, we talked about the job. What do you do? What are you doing now? And everyone said like, I used to be. If you ever want to say that, say, I used to be a blah blah, but currently, I'm a student. You can say that like in a sentence in a very short way. If there's something you were proud of, you were doing, and you want the interviewer to know. I used to be the president, but now currently I'm a janitor. I used to have my own school, but right now I clean the classrooms. It's okay. So I used to do something. Pass, finish it. Don't go into that. The question is, what do you do? Currently, presently, currently. Presently, currently means now. I used to blah blah, but currently I'm a student. Well, I'm studying business administration. I'm studying nursing. I'm studying teaching. I'm studying whatever at blah blah school. So on and so forth. Then you'll look in the eyes. Should I go on? Sometimes you can ask, do you want me to go on? Shall I continue? If you think, well, you've said enough, and why is the interviewer so mesmerized and looking you in the eye like a puppy waiting for you to go on? So, cool. So, are you a student? Of course, the answer to this question could be yes and no. Yes. That's when you start playing smart. Don't play smart. Yes, I'm a student, I'm studying blah blah, I go to that university. Explain. Okay? Don't be like Julio. First day he was here. Julio, are you a student? Yes. I want to skip this one because the answer is so different. What kind of music are you interested in? Okay? Give me some quick ideas about music. What kind of music are you interested in? Let's start. Julio.
I'm interested in all kind of music. I'm very
I'm interested in.
eclectic.
Sorry?
I'm very eclectic.
Let me.